Imagine if you could take a pill to fight off COVID. The reality is not that far off, and it could be a game changer to curb coronavirus hospitalizations and deaths.
Ben Jordan goes 360 to explain how the pill works and whether there could be hesitancy among the unvaccinated.
Medical experts say these pills that are currently up for FDA review are not a substitute for vaccinations. While there are high hopes these pills could minimize hospitalizations, trials show one pill is outperforming its competitor. Nearly 2 years into the pandemic, drug makers Pfizer and Merck say they both have a pill ready to be manufactured to prevent serious COVID illness and death. To better understand both drugs that may be available at pharmacies in just a couple months, let's go 360. An emergency medical physician explains how the pills work. A Milwaukee woman who's unvaccinated sheds light on possible hesitancy. And a St. Francis man shares why he hopes the pills could keep others from what he went through. That's where we start.
It's not an experience that anybody should go through. It's harrowing. It's difficult. There were days where I could very easily have died.
Chris Stolarski says he spent more than 2 weeks in an intensive care unit with COVID last November. At the time, vaccines were unavailable and therapeutics were much more limited. Chris says his battle with lingering COVID didn't stop when he was discharged from the hospital. He had to be on oxygen for another month once he got home.
You don't want to get to that point, but this is a great backup parachute that we have. And I'm particularly encouraged for people who are immunodeficient in some way, who can't have the vaccine, or for whom the vaccine isn't particularly effective.
Both pills are designed to be taken for 5 days after COVID symptoms appear. Merck's pill was initially developed nearly 2 decades ago to treat the flu. The company pivoted during the pandemic, and recent trials found its pill to be 30% effective at preventing COVID hospitalizations and death. Pfizer says trials found its brand new pill to be 89% effective.
This is something that's new. It's in the experimental stage and everything. I'm not willing to be a guinea pig.
Sandra Scott of Milwaukee says she wouldn't take COVID antiviral pills due to concerns over potential long-term effects. Merck says its pill should not be used by kids or pregnant women due to the potential risk of birth defects among newborns.
I don't want to take no pill. I don't want to take no vaccination. I'm gonna go home and start building my immune system.
Dr. Jeff Potoff with UW Health says the best defense against the virus is being fully vaccinated, and he believes that will continue to be the case if and when these COVID antiviral pills hit the market.
Being realist and realizing there are a number of folks here in the United States and around the world that are not going to be vaccinated, having something that prevents them or reduces the likelihood that they go on to severe disease, being on a ventilator, overwhelming hospitals, dying, that's where the game changer is.
The Wisconsin Hospital Association shows COVID hospitalization rates are the highest they've been in a year, with more than 1,600 coronavirus patients, 418 of whom are in intensive care units. Dr. Potoff says Merck and Pfizer's pills both use a similar technology to stop the virus from replicating and becoming worse once it's inside the body.
I think the real benefit of these antivirals is really in the delivery, right? It's easy to make pills, stock pills. They don't expire as much. It's not as much work.
The FDA is expected to make its final decision on Merck's pill by the end of the month, and Pfizer's pill is expected to follow a short time later. Reporting in Milwaukee, Ben Jordan, TMJ4 News.
And of course, we have more 360 reports online, including vaccine hesitancy among parents. Just go to tmj4.com/360 to watch.